You're in your late 50s, counting the years leading up to when you can retire. But then your doctor tells you that you have early signs of dementia. You're still working, your kids have grown, grandkids are on the way, you're looking after your aging parents. What do you do? This is not a fable. This is happening to many women. On this episode, I'm going to dive into ways to help with prevention of cognitive decline. I'm going to tell you a true story about a woman and how she is starting to turn things around by helping her navigate this diagnosis. Recently, I had a couple come by looking for a specific product to support her brain health. A couple of years ago, she was diagnosed with early symptoms of dementia. She had to quit her job as a nurse due to the high stress levels, and she noticed her memory recall wasn't as quick as it used to be. She went on to say she never fully thought she had dementia. She felt it was probably more a result of having long COVID. We spoke about everything she was doing to help support her brain health. However, she was not consistent with keeping up with a daily healthy routine. She definitely noticed that the mornings are difficult. She struggles upon waking up, not knowing where she is, what day it is. I asked about her cholesterol and A1C. As far as she knew, her triglycerides were fine and she had no blood sugar issues. Now, her husband's at home and he's able to help her navigate and keep her on track. It's important to remember there are practical steps you can start today to help curve off these early symptoms or signs leading to a diagnosis of dementia. Let's start with the basics, your diet. Start implementing a ketogenesis diet with intermittent fasting. What does keto mean? Low carbohydrates, higher in fat and protein. Now, if you are doing higher fats, be mindful with a high-fat diet. If you do not have a gallbladder or prone to having gallstones, work with someone to find the right balance for you. The same goes for coconut oil. Lots of people are running to coconut oil or MCT oil. If you have elevated cholesterol and you are eating a lot of coconut oil, this can elevate your cholesterol even more. So keep an eye on that. Start to get good fats in your system is very important. You can use fish oils. Fish oils have many benefits, not only for the brain, but for inflammation, the heart, joints, eyes. Great supplement to take on a daily basis. Now, get off the carbohydrate roller coaster ride. If you happen to have a carb, then monitor how you feel the next day or even the day following. Do you feel lost, foggy, lethargic, waking up in the morning confused? Or when you're not eating these refined carbs, is your brain sharper, clearer thinking, more energy, better sleep? Now, if it's hard to stick with a ketogenesis diet, a Mediterranean diet is good too. The biggest thing is to stop eating at 5 or 6 at night and don't eat until 9 or 10 the next day. Let your last meal of the day be the last meal of the day. Give your digestion a rest and allow the liver to do some catching up with metabolizing your daily meals. There's your intermittent fasting. You went 12 to 14 hours without food. Now, these symptoms or these changes can all be subtle that we may not pay too much attention to. Here's another one. The weather can have an impact on your cognition. Right now, we are in the summer months, so high humidity, hot days, and warm nights. Does that affect your cognition? Pay attention. High humidity can create mold or dampness in the house, especially in the basement. You can invest in a dehumidifier or for air quality, an air purifier like a HEPA filter system, and only you know that. After my mom's stroke and when she came to live with me, I put her on phosphatidylserine to support her brain health because her brain was atrophying. Now, at that time, there wasn't as many options as there are today. Now, phosphatidylserine is a type of fat found in cell membranes throughout the body, mostly concentrated in the brain, known for its potential cognitive benefits, particularly in supporting memory, focus, and overall brain health. Today, there's a lot of supplements with phosphatidylserine, and they can have bacopa, alpha-lipoic acid, ginkgo biloba. We know a lot about that one. Even B vitamins can help support brain function. Stress management. Now, this lady works as a healthcare provider. Very busy, stressful environment. Important to manage your stress level. As women, supporting our adrenals as we start to transition from perimenopause to menopause is crucial. So if you are under a lot of stress, I highly recommend supporting your adrenals. Now, all the points I just mentioned are important, but this is really important. Start documenting your journey and what is going on day to day, such as the weather that I just mentioned, what the day looked like, rain, sunny, cloudy, humidity, what you ate, what time you ate. Did you skip a meal? If so, why? You ate ice cream, had a few cookies. How did you feel? What activity did you do? You watched TV, went for a walk, went swimming, visited the grandkids. When writing down your journey, this will help you and your partner recognize and understand what might trigger cognitive decline, confusion, and to help you figure out what system or activity works best for you. For example, eating at 8 a.m. each morning so your blood sugar does not drop too low. Or maybe eating a bit later in the day is more beneficial for your mood or cognition. Plus, writing and documenting your day-to-day can aid going forward to recognize if you're experiencing mental decline that is diminishing as the years go on. Back to my customer. Here's the kicker. About 6 months ago, her doctor said she does not have early symptoms of dementia. Now, I don't know how they originally tested for it, blood tests or brain scans or the MOCA test. Both the specialist and the general practitioner cleared her to go back to work. She's afraid to go back right now because of the stress and demands of her job, and she is still struggling with brain fog, memory, and some confusion. Right now, she's working on getting better 100% before she even considers going back to work. Adopting some of these steps to allow her body to heal. There are many more steps. Brain health is so complex, and we are all individuals, and to navigate what is the best route for yourself is important. Recently, I heard a doctor saying, there is no cure for dementia, and I tend to agree. It is sad and heart-wrenching to watch someone's mental function decline right before your eyes. In presenting this information, I don't want to give anyone false hope. What I will say, there is hope for prevention. Start early, start taking steps to improve your cognition, whether it is exercise, daily, diet, learning a new skill, reducing the stress in your life. Start implementing healthful steps forward, but be consistent. Only you can decide what is best for you, what best form of action for your situation. I'm all about kicking dementia to the curb, and it starts with prevention, and it starts today. If you are concerned about being diagnosed, I work with ladies to help navigate midlife and are searching for natural, sustainable solutions or ways to feel like themselves again. Through my consultation program, I help you stay mentally acute and active for leading up to retirement and beyond. Through the course of this summer, I'm going to present more topics that are discussed in my Memory Method Consulting Lifestyle program. For today, I have a special brochure you can grab in the show notes that highlights some of the points I presented here today. Also in the fall, I will be hosting a webinar to bring this mini-series together. Sign up for my emails where I will be giving you more information on that soon. So check out the show notes to grab your special brochure on a lot of what I've been talking about in this mini-series. From a health and wellness perspective, my job is to tweak and adjust whatever needs improvement in your daily health journey, to put some clarity into your wellness decisions and to support you along the way, to help you create healthy lifestyle habits that bring long-lasting results. I started these podcasts because I was tired of hearing and watching the wrong people advocating for different health issues or concerns with no follow-up and no accountability. What makes what I do different is keeping a practical lifestyle approach that gives you personal results. If you are enjoying these videos, give me a like, a subscribe, share it with a friend, leave a comment. I look at all the comments. Every time you interact with this channel, you are helping it to grow, and it is greatly appreciated.